So now the question arises over here, how this works? How would I judge someone? How would I get the proper data about everyone working under my organization? Someone might say, सर मी तर एक्सेल शीट सबमिट केली होती, त्यांनी पण केली होती, मग त्याचं प्रमोशन का झालं, माझं का नाही झालं? स्पेशली हॅपनिंग इन द इंटरनल मार्क्स. इन आवर केस मी तर आलो होतो, मी एक्झाम पण दिली होती, मला का नाही मार्क जास्त दिले? व्हॉट्स हॅपनिंग ओव्हर हिअर? You are not following that policies, protocols well, that's why you are not getting that compensation. So there are some hidden rules. Some are hidden, some are not, but there are some rules. So while jotting down the rule, we are calling them as a policy. So HR policies are very much applicable to all, to ensure that everyone is treated equally, whether they are men or women, whether they are belonging from any caste, they are belonging from any other culture, still they have a chance to get a better promotion, better facilities and everything. Okay, so that is all about the policy. Okay, what we have, I'll just read it out. Policy of hiring people with due respect to the factors like reservation, gender, marital status and like. See, everyone need to have a job. So the company policy should be independent of these things. एक जण जर कोणत्या तरी दुसऱ्या गावातून आलाय म्हणून त्याला नोकरी नाही द्यायची, एका जणाला मराठी बोलता येत नाही म्हणून त्याला नोकरी नाही द्यायची. These are the wrong policies. Everyone should be there, included and be utilized. Everyone has a special skills. Have you seen the movie Chak De? Everyone belonging from different region, they had their strengths. And what Shah Rukh did? Just matching it up well, what the skills are, how they work well, how they behave, all these things are matched up and they won the first trophy. So this is nothing but HR policy. That movie is all about HR. Okay. The second should be policy on terms and condition of employment. Terms and conditions, you have heard this many times. Anything you buy, any services you utilize, you are bound to read this. What we do every time? I have read, tick, submit. Yes, installing any software or something. We never go into the deep. But you want to learn this thing, or if you want to be a good manager, you have to have learnt all these parameters, because these are running the policies, these are running the organization. If you know the terms and conditions well, if you are designing them well, you will be very much on the top of every other employee. So what we have over here, compensation policy and method. Hours of work, that is also an important agenda. Then overtime, then promotion, then transfer, layoffs and the likes. There are thousands of things. Someone who is getting appointed in X company and then posted to Pune, and someone who is there with you on the same interview being appointed in the Mumbai with the same company. Why? We don't know. But we don't know. Actual recruiters follow the policy. Who is talented, who is flexible, who are ready to move for the next destination, has a good capability to getting it promoted well. He will be promoted to a home branch or the admin office. Why? Because he has more skills. So terms and conditions, promotion, transfer, layoffs, all these things are by the policy. You can challenge everyone. If your head HR is promoting your colleague and not promoting you, you can directly go to him, ask, sir, why I am not getting promoted and he is getting promoted. He need to have these policies ready with him. You need to learn this thing. Being a team lead, this is also applicable to you. Those 20 subordinates who are working under your guidance will be always asking this question to you, why these 3 people are getting promoted. यांना का 1000 रुपये शिल्लक दिले, 50-50 रुपयावर भांडणं होतात. खरंच होतात. TAD असतो ना, तो रुपयांमध्ये असतो, हजारांमध्ये नसतो. त्याच्याहून सुद्धा ते भांडणं करतात. देन यू नीड टू नो द पॉलिसीज. यू नीड टू हॅव अ ग्राफ रेडी. बघ म्हण, तू काय काम केलं, हे बघ, तो इथं आहे, तू इथं आहे, चांगलं काम कर, तुला इथे, तू माझ्या खिशातले थोडी पैसे देतो तू. दिस कुड बी युअर अजेंडा. So these are nothing but the policies. Policies are running the organization, and HR policy should be very much strong, very much independent, very much transparent as well, right? Then what we have, policies with regard to medical assistance. तुम्ही म्हणता सर मी 3 दिवस खरंच आजारी होतो. अरे ते खरंचला काय उत्तर असतं? खरंचला तिथे लिहिलेलं असतं की MBBS डॉक्टरकडून ते सर्टिफिकेट आलेलं पाहिजे, त्या तारखेचं पाहिजे ज्या तारखेला तुम्ही सुट्टीवर होते, त्या आजारामध्ये तेवढं सिव्हिअरनेस पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, ही सगळ्या गोष्टी तिथं मेन्शन असतात. कशात असतात? पॉलिसीमध्ये लिहिलेलं असतं प्रॉपर. कोणी मनानी करत नाही. सुट्टी द्यायची की कॅन्सल करायची, दॅट इज ऑल्सो बीन रिटन इन द policies available in HR. So what we have over here, sickness benefits, ESI. Then we have company medical benefits. Some employees who are working in the organization, bigger organization, their wives getting pregnant, delivery charges and all these expenses are being paid by company. What is this? Medical benefit. Every employee working in the company will get free health insurance. These are nothing but the health benefits. So these benefits are already included in the company policies. Then what we have, policy regarding housing, transport, uniform and allowances. What we have discussed earlier. If someone is working with you, getting a cottage, and you are not getting a cottage, that will be a little bit unbiased. So what we are doing here, we are getting a proper policy. Every designation has allotted allowances, benefits. So that could be also written here. Then we have policy regarding training and development. What we have over here, need for methods of frequency of training and development. So if someone is really performing better, you will find that the company is sending him abroad for training or to the home branch for training. Then you need to be very alert that time, because he is getting developed. Every time you are getting promoted or getting a proper intimation about new training session, you need to enroll your name over there. The process starts with the enrollment. Why? Because what we think, this is an extra work. What they do, they give this training session to the Sunday. What we see, why to waste Sunday? We reject the offer. It was free. Most of us remain at home, not going to any training. Some are attending that training. In that training session, a guest from other companies appearing. You shake hand with him, you have an interaction. सर मी असं, मी ढिमका, मी फलाना, मी हे काम. He finds opportunity. He gives you the training. And you will be very much different person walking out of that training session. You have learned something. You have gained one contact, one important person's contact over there. You can call him and ask for any benefits. सर मला याच्यात थोडी मदत हवी होती, मला इथं प्रॉब्लेम आला आहे, माय सबऑर्डिनेट इज नॉट वर्किंग वेल, हाऊ शुड आय टॅकल? वी हॅव अटेंडेड युअर ट्रेनिंग सेशन, यू आर टॉट अबाउट द एम्प्लॉई डेव्हलपमेंट और एम्प्लॉई एम्पॉवरमेंट, त्याचं सेशन असणार आहे ते. सो यू गेट अन एक्स्ट्रा हँड विथ यू rather wasting your holiday somewhere there watching IPL and all these things, you could invest it in your organization and having better growth. Policy regarding industrial relations, a last point. Industrial relations, trade union recognitions, then we have collective bargaining, grievance procedures, then we have participative management and communication with workers. What's happening over here? If you have 20 subordinates, सगळेचे सगळे एकदाच तुमच्याकडे आले, तुम्ही काय म्हणणार? काय प्रॉब्लेम? सगळेच म्हणले मला प्रमोशन पाहिजे, 100 रुपये वाढवून देतो माणूस. नाही 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 100 रुपयाने काय होतं, 1000 रुपये वाढून पाहिजे. माझ्या हातात 100 रुपये, 1000 असेल तर साहेबांकडे जा, जाऊन तर साहेबांशी नाही तुमच्याशीच बोलायचं. एव्हरीवन गेटिंग इक्वल बेनिफिट्स or getting an equal opportunity, you are tackling the situation well, it is nothing but the collective bargaining. सगळ्यांना भेटणार. रुक जाओ, दिवाली का बोनस. You have seen lots of Hindi movies. Company gets shut down, employees got on strike just to have a bonus. The next procedure starts is nothing but the collective bargaining. You need to tackle them all. कोणी काही प्रश्न घेऊन येतं, everything happens. So collective bargaining is the procedure that happens in the IR. So these are the main important functions, and please note why this is important. All factors, all sessions we are going to learn now onwards will be belonging from any of them. Nothing will be out of this. That's why this diagram is important. This is the main agenda of whole HR. Every agenda what we are learning right now will be from one of this. If you have this diagram mugged up in your mind, you could be writing at least one paragraph in exam. काय लक्षात येईल तुमच्या? रिक्रुटमेंटचं काहीतरी आलंय. Once you know that all about the talent and management, you could write at least one paragraph. You will gain at least 2 or 3 marks. Even if you don't know a major agenda or the specific answer, what happens when the question comes with the 10 marks and all? What is the basic thing that you need to brief at least 2 paragraphs first of all about the answer. Then you need to write the specific answer. What is the actual definition or diagram of this, everything, and then we need to give the proper summary of the answer. So now if you are knowing all these factors, mugged up this diagram well, you will be very much able to write at least one paragraph, grab 2 marks extra without making a much agenda in your mind. You know, at least if there is a word recruit or recruitment, you at least know that it is belonging from HRP. The next step is like selection, sourcing. So you will be having such idea. So you can write that the recruitment process starts with the HR planning, and it needs to be there because of managing the talent in the organization. By that, proceeding with the selection process, we are getting a special employees in our organization. See, you can write 3, 4, 5 lines just by having this diagram in your mind. Everything. Employee engagement, it comes in the learning and development department of the HR. It's proceeded with the performance management. Those who are not engaging properly could not be that much beneficial in the future. The HR policies, परत इकडे यायचं. HR policies of organization should be very much welcoming the employee engagement. Every employee should be asked for their opinions and values and benefits over there. 5-6 लाईन अशा लिहू शकता तुम्ही, पण ही डायग्राम पाठ पाहिजे, मागचं पुढचं पाठ पाहिजे. त्यामुळं मग दिस डायग्राम वेल you will not face any issue about 10 marks at least. This diagram, क्वेश्चन पेपरचे 10 मार्क फिक्स. पाठ पाहिजे. वरती काय होतं, खाली काय होतं, असं डोळे बंद केले की आठवलं पाहिजे. रिक्रुटमेंटच्या खाली सिलेक्शन आहे, वर HRP आहे, टॅलेंट आहे. पाठ पाहिजे. लगेच तुम्ही लाईन्स लिहू शकता. वॉट एव्हर द क्वेश्चन विल बी, ते याच्यातूनच येणार. गॉट द आयडिया? सो यू नीड टू हॅव द बुक विथ यू नेक्स्ट टाइम. Wear the formals, being like a manager. Okay.